Are the Lakers on the verge of a blockbuster trade that could redefine their championship aspirations? Rumors are swirling around a big move that could bring a defensive powerhouse to Los Angeles, addressing one of their most pressing needs. Stay tuned as we dive into the intriguing possibilities that lie ahead for our beloved team, and how this potential acquisition could elevate them to serious contenders. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with all the latest Lakers news. The buzz around the potential trade that could send Miles Turner to the Los Angeles Lakers has got the fan base buzzing, and honestly, I can see why. With the Lakers grappling for stability in the front court, especially alongside Anthony Davis, adding a player of Turner's caliber is undeniably tempting. He brings rim protection, floor spacing, and a level of talent that could elevate this team to serious championship contenders. Let's break this down. Miles Turner, at 6'11", isn't just a center. He's a defensive cornerstone. Averaging 15 points, 7 rebounds, and over 2 blocks per game while shooting nearly 39% from beyond the arc makes him a rare breed. He has the ability to stretch the floor, which is crucial when you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis driving to the basket. Just imagine the possibilities. Turner's presence could open up lanes and create even more opportunities for our superstars. Now, the proposed package from the Lakers, Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes, Cam Reddish, and a top 5 protected first-round pick, raises some eyebrows. Hachimura has shown flashes of brilliance this season, averaging nearly 12 points and 5 rebounds, while proving he can score efficiently from 3. Losing him would sting, no doubt. He's a versatile forward who fits our needs, particularly as a secondary scorer. But could his upside justify holding on to him instead of bringing in a proven talent like Turner? Hayes and Reddish are less impactful in my opinion, but they still add depth to the roster. Parting with a first-round pick feels like a gamble, especially considering how crucial those assets can be for future flexibility. But are we in a position to play the long game? The clock is ticking on this LeBron era, and every season counts. For the Pacers, this trade makes sense too. They're in a rebuilding phase with talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Benedict Mathurin. By moving Turner, they gain a versatile young player in Hachimura, who can grow alongside their core. They also add some much-needed draft capital to bolster their future. It's a classic win-win for both sides, if you look at it from different angles. But let's get real for a moment. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. While Turner could be a game-changer for us, the risk of losing Hachimura and a first-round pick weighs heavily on my mind. The Lakers are in a now-or-never situation, and this trade could be the catalyst to make a deep playoff run, but it could also set us back in the long run. The emotional roller coaster that comes with trades like this is palpable. As a passionate Lakers fan, we've all experienced the highs and lows of roster changes. The prospect of seeing Turner don the purple and gold is exciting. Yet the thought of Hachimura blossoming elsewhere is disheartening. I want to know what you all think. Are you on board with this trade? Do you believe it strengthens our chances to compete for a championship this year? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Let's get that conversation going. A wild trade proposal has hit the NBA airwaves, sending shockwaves through the Lakers community. The idea of LeBron James packing his bags for the Golden State Warriors in exchange for a treasure trove of players and a first-round pick is both exhilarating and nerve-wracking. This proposed deal could reshape the landscape of the league as we know it. But as a die-hard Lakers fan, I can't help but feel torn about what this means for our beloved franchise. If this trade goes through, the Warriors would receive LeBron, uniting him with Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. Just imagine that trio on the court! It's a star-studded lineup that could reignite the Warriors' championship aspirations. LeBron, even at 40, remains an elite playmaker, averaging 23.7 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 8.8 assists, while shooting a remarkable 50.9% from the field. The sheer thought of him alleviating Curry's burden as the primary ball handler sends chills down my spine. Their chemistry, already proven during the Olympics, could take their game to another level. But let's talk about what the Lakers would get in return. Jonathan Kuminga, Andrew Wiggins, Buddy Hield, Gary Payton II, and a coveted 2025 first-round pick would be heading to LA. This is where it gets interesting. Kuminga, just 22 years old, has the potential to be a future star. His current averages of 16.9 points and 5.0 rebounds show that he's ready to step up. Wiggins brings proven scoring and defensive versatility, while Hield, despite his struggles, is one of the league's best shooters. And let's not underestimate Payton II's defensive tenacity. This haul could provide the Lakers with the depth and youth they desperately need. However, the emotional weight of losing LeBron is profound. He's been the backbone of this team, a leader who's carried us through thick and thin. The thought of trading away his leadership, his star power, well, it stings. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. It's a gamble that could either pay off in spades or leave us longing for the glory days of LeBron, leading the charge. The Lakers have been inconsistent, relying too heavily on LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Austin Reeves. Injuries have plagued the team, and the lack of depth has held us back from reaching our full potential. This proposed trade could be a calculated risk to reset and build a more balanced roster for the future. I get that, but it's a tough pill to swallow. For the Warriors, this trade represents an all-in move to chase another title while Curry is still in his prime. But let's not forget, gutting their depth could backfire if injuries strike. Relying solely on aging stars is a precarious position to be in. As a Lakers fan, I want to see us succeed now and in the future. This trade could reshape the organization, giving us fresh talent and assets to build around. But is it worth losing one of the greatest players of all time? I want to hear your opinions down below. How do you feel about this potential trade? Do you think it's the right move for the Lakers? The reality is that trading LeBron could signal the end of an era, but it might also pave the way for a brighter future. We need to consider the long-term ramifications of such a deal. Will Kuminga and Wiggins be enough to carry the torch? Can Hield find his shooting stroke again? This trade proposal is audacious, and while it may seem far-fetched, it's the kind of blockbuster that keeps us fans engaged and dreaming about what could be. And you, what do you think? Are you for or against this trade? Join the debate in the comments and let's hash it out together. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Like, share, and subscribe to stay connected with everything happening with our Lakers. Your support means everything, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts.